it. And we're
Oh shit! I
in.
hit my knee off the.
You hit. Oh, I hit the button and you
I hit
hit your
my.
knee.
What is happening? Why is my fucking? All right, so we're ordering food. I
Ordered.
listened to the last episode. You ordered. I haven't
I
ordered yet. I
ordered.
listened to the
Yeah.
last episode, and what I really enjoyed about it was the incoherence.
Incoherent. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
it was
you were
so
rather
incoherent.
tired.
Well, this is the thing.
I think
Um,
even I was to a sense
just
because
yeah,
there was
where
a
you
lot
trailed
of
out. There was a point in the last one where I literally you said something and I just stopped talking. Like I
yeah.
didn't
There
talk for
was.
like
I'm
four
not gonna.
seconds.
I'm not gonna listen. If you haven't listened to the first one, or because I don't even know, this might be the second one or the third one. I don't know.
It's the
Probably
second
not
one.
a good.
I'm fucking saying it's the second one.
It
You're
might be the
trying to
second.
replace me too early, you motherfucker.
Listen, the other two are angry. They're up in arms. Cyber wants to be on the
No, they're
next
not. I
one.
don't even think Hoover's watched it yet. This is the day after, by the way, or 2 days after. Is this 2 days after?
Yeah, 2 days
Yeah.
after, and nothing important has happened at all.
Woo! I'm not gonna get into it. He told me I couldn't talk about it, so we're not gonna talk
No.
about it.
See,
Can I read
my
a quote?
plan was
I won't
we'd
read a
get
quote.
into things quicker. I wanted something
We are
before.
getting things quicker.
I know, yeah. I'm not insulting you. Read your quote, my friend.
I can't go no, because you told me not to talk about it, so I'm not gonna read my quote.
Well, no, you can like read one quote, and we won't mention. Well, does it
Okay.
specifically say what? You know what? Go nuts.
Alright, fine. I'll read this quote.
Oh God.
This is one for the Irish out there.
Oh God.
Feel free to cut this out, but he won't edit the video, so I know he won't cut it out.
Oh God.
This is from the Irish Times.
Oh.
Having a monarchy next door is like a little like having a neighbor who's really into clowns and has daubed their house with clown murals, displays clown dolls in each window, and has an insatiable desire to hear about and discuss clown-related news stories. More specifically for the Irish, it's like having a neighbor who's really into clowns and also your grandfather was murdered by a clown. So anyway, but I don't know what relevance that really has to today, which today is
God damn you,
Friday,
because
9th
that.
of
Oh.
September, 2022.
It is.
Look, all right, I'm not talking about it, but
We're
the
not
thing I don't
talking
like
about it.
about the clown family is that I just find it very uncomfortable. I'm not the most patriotic person in the world, although this past few days has made me feel
Yeah.
like I am. But the thing that I don't like about the clown family is just that I know there are other countries that are run by a family of clowns, but
Yeah.
this specific clown family is in, like, is right next to us, and
Yeah.
as well, it just feels weird because it's one of the big countries of the world. You know, you've got
It is.
America
Yeah.
and this country of clowns.
Oh yeah.
But this clown family, um, the thing that makes me so uncomfortable about it is that it's in the modern day, it's a forefront of the world, and yet they're still ruled by a family of clowns. And it fucking makes me weirded out. Like, why? If you look at everything that happened yesterday and how quick it all rolled, that suddenly there's a new
Yeah.
king clown, like seconds after Queen Clown has gotten on the last clown car to hell. You know, like it's just weird to me, but I'm not getting into it.
You know, we're not getting into it. I do also want to kind of. I don't know if you tricked me or if you did this intentionally, but even in the last episode, by bringing up a thing we did on Cyber Prime's channel, again referencing Cyber, not even 10 minutes into the Turtle Talk episode, but you genius that you are
Me?
managed to mention Nazis and Hitler in Turtle Talk in record time.
Yeah, now we're talking about the death of an old woman. I mean, I really don't miss a beat, do I?
So welcome to Dave Kibbo's second and last Turtle Talk.
Yeah, try and
Because
fucking replace me, motherfucker. The energy will never be the same.
true enough, well, yeah, but the genius is, and I don't really think I explained what my plan for the format is, but just
You
like every so
didn't at all. You didn't
often,
explain it. That was the thing I was going to say. We just jumped straight into it, which I loved.
you
But
wanted to jump
for the
into
people
it.
at home, that does not work.
Yeah,
Because, and I'll tell you why. I don't even. You introduced me 10 minutes in. You didn't introduce
yeah.
yourself.
This is
Although
Dave
it's in the
Kibbo, I'm
title, I
Turtle
suppose. It's
Guy.
Turtle
Welcome to
Talks.
Turtle Talks.
Um, I've got a pile of clown money on my desk because I was in Clownland over the weekend last weekend.
Yeah.
But
It's a
sorry, I'm just
shame
looking at it
because
there.
the Queen Clown ain't gonna be on the clown. You keep that clown money, it'd be worth more in a couple of years.
That clown money's going to be worth a lot next time I visit the Big Top. I'm moving to the
Yeah.
Big Top. I think well, I haven't said that
You haven't
on
said it
any
on
video. That's an
the Turtle
exclusive for Turtle
Talks.
Talk.
That's a Turtle Talks
Um,
exclusive. Not gonna get that
yeah,
on a
we're
Cyber
not.
Prime video.
Yeah, no, never. Of course not.
No. Well, maybe on a future Cyber Prime podcast.
Well, maybe on a future Cyber Prime podcast, I'll be recording live from the Big Top.
Yeah. I will also say we're not. I don't think we didn't give away the title of Cyber Prime Secret Podcast.
We didn't,
No,
but
we didn't.
avid
Proud of
fans
us.
of his channel might actually
Yeah.
be able to figure it out. But that's all I'll
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. I mean, I do want to double back maybe later on about all the things Cyber discussed. And Cyber listened to it last night, in the middle of the night, of course, because that's how Cyber Prime operates.
Yeah, he
And
emerged from his coffin
yeah,
and he read. Listen,
sleeping pod, freeze pod, charging station, what have you.
if anyone's seen Transformers Beast Wars, I like to imagine he sleeps in one of those things that has the weird kind of white liquid in it.
Oh,
That's just one for the Beast
you
Wars
mean like a
fans out there.
freezer? He could
No,
also be in a freezer. No, wait.
he could be in a freezer.
Yeah, although I don't think he's a
I
big
was
fan
going
of
to
the
say
ice.
something by the way, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was because he started talking about the clown.
You seem the opposite energy as to, like, there is still the wild chaotic energy, but you just, because last time you were more tired, and now you seem like you're full of energy, you're full of
I'm
beans.
full of energy, and let me tell you something, Turgo, I'm full of rage.
Oh,
I'm
rage,
angry. This
you're
is the
hot.
rant episode.
Oh no!
Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Coke cans. Can I talk about Coke for a minute?
Listen, you rant about Coke cans and I'll rant about my thing.
Not at the same time, I would
Not
hope.
at the same time, no one would be able to hear us. What's your
All right, let's
problem
do
with...
it at the same time for a second. All right, I'll count us in, and we'll just start ranting at the same time. Okay.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. The thing about Coke
The
cans, right? They're
FedEx!
so
I mean, they had my
they're so
package,
long,
and
like,
then, I don't
so
know,
they
it just... and they didn't
they've
even
changed the
tell
shape.
me
Why
it
would they
was in
change the
Coke.
shape from fat to skin? That was
Okay,
our
okay.
impression of the television series It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
But yeah, so no, I'm going first. Fuck you. I don't
You
care if it's
go
your
first.
show.
I know
I'm
roughly. You explained, like, I was in the
I
car.
did
You
explain
gave
it
me
before.
a
So let me tell you
demonstration.
something. You mentioned FedEx good because I used to work there up until this very actually
Oh,
yeah
oh
today
my
September
god.
9th. I quit my job at FedEx. Today was my
Yeah.
last day. I finished at 12:30 today somehow. I don't know how I managed that, and I
How'd you
didn't even
manage?
tell the people that I was quitting. One person knew, and he came over and he shook my hand and he told me to keep in touch. And I said absolutely,
Keep in
and
touch.
I can
How did
pinky
you...
promise you I will not be keeping in touch with that person.
Don't you
Anyway,
have to give 2 weeks notice?
I did. This is my last week. I didn't tell
Oh,
anyone else though. I told
oh,
my
you didn't tell
boss.
your co-workers.
No, I
Okay.
didn't fucking tell my coworkers. Are you joking me? One of them was like to me, when I left early today. Like I was because there was nothing happening, so I was allowed to
Oh,
leave early.
one of them
And they were like,
totally went, see you next week.
oh, they were like, all right, see you Monday. And I was like, yep. And as I walked away, I looked up at the camera, like there's security cameras there. I looked up at the camera, I looked into it, and I smiled because I was like, oh, they're not going to see me Monday. And the guy's actually quite nice, but I don't care.
It's just the
Um,
ending of the movie, just like, it's some security guard
yeah.
looking at the thing, and then the credits roll. Like, even the
And that's how
security
you
guard
find out
knows.
that I was Kaiser Sose the whole time, or whatever. But anyway,
David is Kaiser Sose. Confirmed. Turtle Guy exclusive.
that's an exclusive for you. But anyway,
Yeah.
so in FedEx, we have vending machines. Now, let me tell you a thing or two about this, right?
Oh,
First of
yeah.
all, I am a Pepsi man,
Yeah. Pepsi
but
Man!
I do enjoy a Coke on
Yeah.
occasion.
Yeah.
Now, only from a can though, or a McDonald's Coke because that's a different breed.
It's a different.
Here's
You
the
got
thing
the
though,
syrups and shit.
and I don't know if it's different elsewhere. I know in Clownland they have these cans as well, and here we definitely have them. So it used to be you'd get the little chubby, round, like thick round can of Coke, which Pepsi still does, because I would like to reiterate, Pepsi is better than Coke.
True. It's true.
But it is true. But they recently, and when I say recently, I mean the past couple of years, changed it so it's a thin, long can.
Mm.
Now, the thing about this thin, long can is that it can go fuck itself for several reasons. Reason number one, and the reason I'm bringing up FedEx is because they had a vending machine, and when I used to fucking go in needing some sugar in my life and the Pepsi was sold out, I'd get a Coke. Now, I normally only like a can of Coke when I'm hungover, but in this case, I was just tired and pissed off, and I
You
was like, I
needed
need
some
sugar.
sugar.
I
Yeah.
needed some sugar. So what I did was it was a tap machine. You could tap your
Yeah.
card. I tapped my card.
Oh,
€1.20. What a deal! The shop I used to work in, you'd sell Coke for 1.35. So I'm saving 15 cents in my mind. Except no, I'm fucking not. You know why? Because I had to spend 2.40 because I get 2 cans of Coke, and I'll tell you why.
you got
These
stuck.
fucking. I'm moving around in my chair. I'm actually heated now. I'm gonna stand up in a minute. These cans of Coke, they're so long that when it falls, because they wouldn't put them on the bottom row, that would just make sense. They
Mm.
put them in the third bottom row or the second bottom row, which means when I order my Coke and it falls forward and it gets fucking lodged because it's too fucking long for the vending machine. So I'm looking at this can of Coke and I'm like,
Mm.
well, I guess I'll just have to order another can of Coke. So I order another can of Coke. Guess what? Now I'm stacked up. It looks like a fucking machine gun magazine of Coke cans as bullets. Now I'm like, well, this is great. Now here's the thing about me. I'm 6'2", but I'm very, very skinny and incredibly weak. So I
You're
probably
six
shouldn't have been
foot
working
two?
a job where I had to carry, yes, where I had to carry boxes around. This fucking 5'7" long-haired guy who was actually very nice would come in, uh, and he'd see me with my can of Coke predicament, and I'm there trying to shake the vending machine, and I'd be like, "Well, this is a fucking whatever. Next person in can have it. I don't even fucking want that anymore." And he'd see me doing that, and then he'd fucking just ka-dunk, shake the thing, and like the 2 cans would drop down, and he'd go. It's like something of a movie. I felt like I was
Like,
falling in love.
oh, all I'm imagining is my mind. You've described like this smaller than you gentleman with long hair, probably
He's
doesn't have
smaller
a
than you.
beard.
No, he
Okay,
doesn't have a
that's
beard.
even
He
okay.
looked like a surfer.
I'm just imagining. Okay, you say surfer. I imagine like a Viking type guy because the long hair and he just.
No, he's this tiny little surfer guy, and it literally was like it
Oh,
was
does
like
he
something
wear
out
it
of a
in a ponytail?
romantic comedy moment. And he no, not often. And
Okay.
the cans dropped out, and then he handed me one, and he goes, "Hey, there's your Coke." And then I was like, "Do I hear romantic music? Am I in love?"
Wait,
And
did
then
he
I'd let him
take the
have
other coat?
I let him have the other one
Okay,
because
good.
I was like, "Thank you for your service." Now that's round number one. There's a second part to this round. I'll tell you what it is.
Okay. Is it
One
the
day I
car
did manage
holder
to get
thing?
one of these cans of Coke because I didn't get it out of vending machine. I got it at a shop where I paid more for it, but at least I got it without it getting fucking stuck.
Mm.
I also got a roll. I ate my roll. I was happy.
Good roll.
A baguette for those
Oh.
who in Clownland. Because in Clownland, can I just take a veer off for a minute? In Clownland, a roll isn't what we call a roll. A roll is a French stick or a baguette.
Yeah.
Here, we call that a roll. But over there, a roll is a round, flat, kind of pastry, dusty fucking. I hate it. You get
Like
them
a
at
Subway?
McDonald's. You can get a breakfast roll in McDonald's.
Mm.
But it's not the breakfast roll we know and love. It's some little fucking. Anyway, I'm not getting into it. Why am I
Okay.
fucking so angry?
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, because it's a
You've
rant
become
special.
hot. That's a
Anyway,
Okay.
I'm driving
That's
home.
the title.
Shut up! I'm driving. I'm sorry. I'm driving home, and I have this can of Coke, and it's in the cup holder of my car. Now, I'm on a roundabout. There's a big roundabout, and it's a roundabout that has traffic lights on it. The worst kind of roundabout. Now, I'm halfway through. Next thing I know, oh, the light's red. I had to hit the brake. Now, admittedly, I didn't screech on the brake, but I didn't ease the brake either because I was unexpected to
There's a
see
little jolt. I know that.
yeah, it was a little harsher than I expected. Now, it wasn't so harsh that I expected my fucking can of Coke to start rattling around the place like I was in a fucking G-force testing machine from fucking NASA. Next thing I know, I'm hearing... I look down, can of Coke's having a fucking jig, Coke everywhere. I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? I barely even hit the brake. And next thing I know, this fucking thing, because it's too small for the cup holder, because the cup holder's expecting normal-sized fucking things full of liquid, this thing is rattling around, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So anyway, drink Pepsi.
I remember you told me this, and you were very heated about it. Be more heated about it.
This happened again the other day. I told you about it before, but this happened only 2 days ago again. I don't know why I keep trusting Coke, as if there's something gonna fix their shit. Fuck Coke. Fuck Coke and fuck Clownland. Alright, I'm done anyway. That's my rant.
Anything else?
No, just drink Pepsi. My food will be here in like half an hour, so that's fun. I'm excited about that. I didn't get a Coke with my food. Although, are you there? Have I lost you?
I'm in the ether. You go. You're on a roll.
Oh, okay. Although, here's the thing. The place I ordered my food from, do cans of Coke, but they do the old style cans of Coke, and I don't know what fucking mystery fairy pixie they've ordered them from, but I want to know their source because those cans are fucking great. I feel like they taste nicer. I had a conversation with someone in the place I used to work in, the shop I used to work in, the aforementioned shop, which that's a whole other thing we could talk about for a while, that fucking shop. But they they taste different. They used to taste better when they were in the fat can. The skinny can doesn't taste different. And also I have to hold it. I've got, like I said, I'm 6'2". I've got long fingers.
Yeah.
I have to hold it at the tip of my fingers. I feel like some kind of fucking Grinch drinking the can of Coke. I used to get a can of Coke. I used to get my whole hand around it like a fucking like a Viking. Just
Do you know why they changed it?
because they're cunts. Sorry, that's a
Okay,
harsh
hold
word. I
on.
probably shouldn't say that. Why did they? Actually, that's a good question.
Yeah,
I think it might have been a pub thing.
You think it might have been a pub thing?
Yeah, because I think you can get more in
I don't know. Is it not
into
the
a
same
fridge.
measurement?
It's the same. It's still 330 ml, but and this is another anecdote from when I worked in the shop. In the shop with the old can, you could only get 6 in a row. With the new style can, you could get 7. So I think in pubs you could fit more into a fridge. So you'd order more because you can fit more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Coke,
Why is
change
the
their cans. Sleek cans, sleek my ass! It's making a mess in my car.
Yeah, did they not be like, oh hey, should we tell Karka? Oh, that's a shame. I don't think the O button in my keyboard works.
So you're just writing can.
No,
The
I'm
updated
writing.
cans are supposed to quickly communicate flavors and clearly distinguish between full sugar and 0-calorie sugar-free options.
You
How do
just
you
seem
quickly
done by
communicate
that.
flavors? It's a fucking can. I'm not gonna lick the outside. This isn't Willy Wonka fucking wallpaper. It's a can. How is it
All right.
communicating flavor? Oh, sorry, I'm getting
Well,
heated again.
I'm gonna say something, but this will also start up your rant things again. So I'll go back to my package story, of which
Go
I
back to your
always
package
get
story. Let
screwed.
me
Well, no, I have
cool for
another.
you.
I have
Always get
another
fucked with
one.
packages, by the way.
I always do get fucked with packages. I remember the
Not
biggest
literally.
example was the Spike book I got. I ordered it off Amazon, but it wasn't
What Spike
Amazon
book did you
proper.
get?
Spike Into the Light, because you were
I got
saying such good things about it.
I
You
got
got
that
it.
signed by
You got
James
that signed.
Marsters. That's exciting. Now
Yeah,
that's exciting. Now that's cheered me up.
that's a
Now
cheer
I'm
up
chipper.
story. All
I
right, now
met
you're
him.
chipper. Yeah, I'd love to go to a con. I'd love to. This
Me too. I've got a
Halloween, I'm
Homelander
gonna.
costume
You
gathering dust in
do.
my drawer.
You
I need
do.
to wear.
Yeah.
I'll just have to
I
dehydrate for the day,
I
so there's
just
no
want
way I'm pissing in
something.
that
I
thing.
want like a comfortable costume. If I do, like I know maybe for Halloween I'll do something. Cause Halloween I didn't go out last Halloween, but I just made like this really cheap cosplay costume.
Yes, actually, it was really cool as
Mhm.
well. You should definitely put up a video of that or something like or a picture because that was really really good.
I man, oh yeah, I never put that on like any of my socials. I put it up on one platform.
Yeah, but I don't. You didn't put it up on here, which I think definitely that's worth sharing. That was really cool. I really like
I
that.
must have. Well, I will unfortunately tell you that I have the jacket piece, but I had to destroy the actual cardboard piece.
It became sentient.
It became, yeah, it knew too much. Anyway, so I'm gonna blast through a couple of rant stories that I have.
Go for it.
One thing the Coke cans reminded me of is you remember me and David went to college together, and in the college building there was a shop, but there was also way down. It's hard to find unless you know it's there. There is a vending machine there.
Yeah, it's in like the dungeon. It's such a weird
It's
little. Yeah,
basically in a dungeon. Those vending machines in our college are the biggest load of shit ever.
they were broken for ages. They were just free.
Sometimes I would tap my card and I'd be like, eh. Or sometimes
It
I
would vomit
remember
on
I
you,
got yeah I remember
like
I
the
got
blood
like
lifts from fucking The Shining. It would just drop liquid on you. I actually have a funny
yeah.
story about those vending machines, but I'll let you finish your round
I
first.
remember I got 2 Fantas for free. Those vending machines, awful, terrible. I remember one day, no, two little things I have about it is one day I was real thirsty for a drink, was going, would not take any time, any card, any money we'd put in, wouldn't take it. Then I remember we were doing something in college, so that means we had to stay behind. And of course, everything on the campus of the college was closed, and we knew, right, there's only one thing that's guaranteed to like have stuff, and the closest one was the one in the dungeon. So we ran there. One was turned off. Like like I was dying of thirst. I was really like, oh my god, I need a drink. Was not operational. Was turned off. And it wasn't until later that week when I ran into you at said vending machine, I figured out how to turn it back on.
You got me to do it. No, you didn't. Maybe
No.
you did. No, you
No,
didn't.
I think you just mentioned, oh yeah, there's a plug, and I'm like, holy
Yeah.
fuck.
How did you think it was powered? Fairy
I
tears?
didn't know where the plug was, and I was like, shit, I'm in a, like, I was in a time crunch. And then
Yeah.
after we did the thing, when I was going back to the place I was staying, I basically ransacked a shop. Like, I had my
He
bag
robbed
of,
the place.
I didn't rob the place, but I had like a big plastic bag. I had like an Oasis,
Over
I
your
had a
head and a
Coke,
gun in your
I had
hand.
an orange
You
juice,
were. Put the orange juice in the bag.
I
Sir, the
had like a
bag's on your
little,
head.
I
Oh,
had like a
that
little
is
innocent
difficult.
orange juice, and I'd be like, okay, that's for breakfast. A Coke for energy, a Pepsi, cause why not? A
Because
Yazoo
bear.
banana.
Yazoo banana. Now, this is an interesting
Banana.
thing about you.
Oh,
You are a man of milk.
I am, but it's really, I don't know. So the two brands of milk that I use the most and are the best,
See, because
Muju
can
and
I just say,
Yazoo.
I know you to be a Muju man, but you've been really into Yazoo recently, and I'm
Yazoo
like, you mean the
banana is
bands that did
so
Only You? What a
good.
banger! I love that song. And then you say, "Shut the
Yazoo
fuck up and get
banana.
out of my room." I'm losing my mind again.
Yuzu banana is great. Muju banana, it doesn't taste right. Muju strawberry is good. Yuzu strawberry also good. Yuzu chocolate tastes like fucking ass. It don't taste right.
Yuzu, which Yuzu? Taste that?
The chocolate one.
Can I? Right, I fucking hate chocolate milk. Okay, I don't like
Mm,
milk anyway.
yes.
But to me, chocolate-based milk and ice cream, they both have this weird sort of chalky taste to
Chalkiness,
them.
yeah. The Yuzu
Yeah,
has that problem.
what is happening? Why are we agreeing on things? Why did we never have this discussion before? Now I feel like, what? Should we kiss? But yeah, the thing, I'm losing my mind.
Ranting and romance.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah.
kissing going on in this episode. I'm
Oh my
kind
gosh.
of.
Well, let's start to not wrap it up, but I'll tell my FedEx story because also, like mentioned at the start, we've ordered food. So whenever the food for either of us shows up, we probably end the video.
Really, I was gonna keep eating on it. No, I'm not gonna.
You would break your own rule.
Oh, that's true. That's another
Yes.
rant I could get into, but we'll let you go ahead.
We gotta save man for your eventual return to Trail Talks.
But return.
Yeah.
I'm going nowhere.
You're
I'm
going
taking over this
nowhere?
fucking
You're
series.
not taking over. It's Turtle Talks.
If you talk about Turtles Talks with someone else, I will call. I'll know and I'll call.
You can feel free.
I will.
Okay, hold on. I'm
have
gonna need you to rant buffer.
rant. Oh, I had another rant. What was I gonna rant about? Tell me what I was gonna rant about. Quick. Oh, he's gone. Well, this is really awkward. So the funny thing is, I was gonna rant about something, but it's left my brain. See, you're watching this. You could probably know what I was gonna rant about. You've been able to. You know what? Actually, if I find interesting, and I was listening to the other episode of Turtle Talks just recently, and I find it interesting when. Uh, oh no. Oh, yeah, I find it interesting when the way conversations kind of progress. Like you start talking about one thing and suddenly you're onto another thing. I just find it interesting. Like, how did we go from last week? We talked about. Well, I say last week. I mean, I'm being very generous to assume this is going to be uploaded a week later. But last time, we went from talking about reminiscing about childhood and then we started talking about if we got our phone in from a man who asked if we believe in the moon, and then I was like, that's weird. Why? How did we get there? But it's just interesting the way we all progress. I'm coughing now. Oh yeah, let's talk about something that makes me angry. Just Turtle Guy alluded to it there. Um, the thing is about that turtle fella. He is alluding. I think I'm losing my mind again. Okay, so that's what I was gonna say. So I said we should eat food while we're doing the podcast, and he just said I would be breaking my own rule. That is true. I hate some lip smackers. When you're that right now, I'm gonna listen back to this. I'm gonna hate that. So I'm not gonna be happy about it. I think if he's getting his food now, this could be the end, and he hasn't even told his story. I feel bad. I've taken up all of the time on this podcast, but it happens, I guess. And I would
I'm
like to
back.
apologize for that. Oh, he's back. Oh, thank God. I was really drowning there. I didn't know what to say. I
I was
trailed off
so
a couple
worried
times. I
for
didn't know
you.
what was going to happen. Oh, I was so scared. I was so
The
scared.
food actually, for once, came for early, and
It
now
came
I
early.
can.
Did they know we were recording a fucking podcast? Now we
I
have to end
think
it now.
what we do. Listen, my food
You
too
didn't even
hot.
get to rant. I was just saying how unfair it is that I just overtook this whole
Well,
episode.
okay. Package story. Also,
Do your package story, because you're the unluckiest
yeah.
man when it comes to the
I will
package.
quickly rant about how when I fucking want the food to come nice and slowly, I don't know, fucking
Where did you
rocket
order
powered, I
from?
guess.
Let's just because
Are we
if it's
doxing the place we ordered from?
well, it's a very generic name if it's the one I'm thinking of. So
Nico's.
yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's where I ordered from as well. But you can actually
Oh,
set it to arrive at a certain time.
yeah, you see, number one, I'm a bit of an idiot. And number two, I'm going to bingo later online.
What?
Yeah, Turtle Talk 3, Turtle Guys Bingo Escapades. If I come
I
covered
better
in
hear
gold.
if I'm coming.
Oh god. Anyway, so I'm gonna talk about my package story, of which I do want to discuss Anyway, I'm getting all over the place. I ordered some custom minifigures off a website online. I've mentioned the website. I'm not gonna mention them because we're not sponsored. If you want to sponsor me, go ahead. Send me a cheeky email. They make really cool custom Lego
I'd love if you got
minifigures.
sponsored.
I'd
You can get
love
me a
if I
free
was.
Lego Homelander.
Yeah, so if you find the place that makes those, there you go. You found your old trusted source. But, short story long, ordered some figures. The figures included were 2 custom Hawkeyes from the show Hawkeye and a custom Moon Knight. That looks really cool. I must actually send you a picture of it, David. But,
Yes, too.
yeah, anyway. So, ordered it, and I was like, okay, it takes about a week and a half. And then this week, I don't know, was it you or the other two I was telling? So I woke up Monday and I get an email. It's like, oh, hey, your package is coming Wednesday. And I'm like, okay, cool. Wednesday morning, I checked the tracking and I noticed delivery was like, oh, it's a delivery Wednesday. We're going to be at your house Wednesday package. The delivery goes from Wednesday to pending, and it's pending all day Wednesday, and I'm like, what's this all about? And I go to the dreaded chat box, I'm trying to text people. Like, I sent into the group, talking to someone, and she's like, oh yeah, let me check, and I'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes. And it was a
And that was
half an hour.
3 hours.
She never responded, so I'm like, okay, you're no good. Text someone else. And I'm like, okay, here's the order number, here's like my details and stuff. And she's like, okay. She doesn't respond either.
What a bitch.
I know.
I
Person
hate those
three.
things. You've nearly set me off with another rant in terms of ordering
Oh
food,
god.
but I'm not
Anyway,
going to get into it
so
because you're not done.
person three, I'm like, here's my information, and I'm typing away my address because I'm like, that's what you're gonna ask next. That's what the other two asked for next. And she's like, oh, it's in customs. Sorry, what? How? Okay, I know how it's in customs. Why didn't I get an email saying, oh yeah, your package is in customs? I didn't have to pay anything. They just decided, oh yeah, we're gonna take it into customs. Like, just, I don't know. It's like they picked them out by hand. And it's like, oh, we're just gonna inconvenience this motherfucker. So she's like, oh yeah, you should email this guy. Gives me the email, and I'm like, is there anything else I need to do? And then she fucking vanishes. She ends the chat.
What a bitch. I
Oh,
hate
love
those
it.
fucking things so much.
Yeah. But anyway, so speeding up the story, I emailed the custom email or whatever she gave me. I was like, shipment clear. I've. It makes it sound like he's such like I've rang the person on the I've rang the ground ops team. Like ground is this like the military? Is the military just gonna ram the place like, hey, you got this package? We need it stat, go go. And I'm there looking at the tracking information, nothing. Zip. Nada.
Do you know what?
Oh.
You're
The
ready to
current
light a fuse in me again if
the
you keep
current
this up.
update, and I'll finish my story here. It's still saying pending, but it is now saying it's delayed. And I'm like, no shit.
Now, how long ago did you order this?
I ordered this. I ordered this in August.
See, now that's not good.
No.
That would thoroughly piss me off personally. Personally.
You feel
But
like you're
yeah.
about to shipping and stuff. It's just because
So
I always go into little rants about packages.
Yeah, well, this is it. Like you've consistently been very unlucky with packages. I
Yeah.
remember one time you ordered something delicate and you came and it looked like the box had played fucking rugby. Like it
Oh my
literally.
god, there was a fragile sticker on it. I don't know how many fucking Lego sets I've ordered, and it looks. Thank God there's a box in between that. It literally looked like the most recent, the Lego Sanctum I got. It looked like someone, like, almost as if it was stuck in a truck or something, and someone's like, oh,
It's like they
it's
delivered it
stuck.
with the people's elbow. It's fucking
It's like,
just
oh, hey,
smashed to
boss,
bits.
it's stuck. No, no, it isn't. I'm gonna give it, and just,
Yeah.
it
It's
looks
stuck for
like.
now, but when I punch it in the balls, it won't be stuck.
Oh my god, it literally looks like it was smushed. So
Yeah.
like there's so I no, I think the one you're on about is my most prized possession. I got a cup from the Den. If you're not from our country, you don't know what the Den is. But it's basically a TV show. I sent in a thing, they put it on the televisions, and they sent me a mug, a couple stickers, and some coloring pencils that are literally something you'd get from like the Euro shop, if not cheaper.
But the mug was special.
The mug was special. That was some 5.99 shit. And I'm like, yeah.
That's
And
that's
I'm
that's
waiting.
that's,
So
that's
I
quality.
remember it so well because I remember last time. I think it was around the period I was waiting for the Polar Express DVD, which came with a little bell that I used in a
Yeah, so
bunch of
I was actually.
videos.
Can I just say something? Last week you mentioned this mysterious website, and then you casually dropped that you'd ordered a Polar Express DVD. No context attached to that.
What do you want
So
to
do you want to
know?
quickly explain that one, or do you want to just let that one
Yeah.
fly
So
by
the
as this
Polar Express
mystery
was
piece of
actually the
lore?
kind of opposite. So I got a Polar Express DVD, but it was late. I wanted it for like I don't know, but I think I just ordered it for the sake of. I don't know if I ordered it for the sake of having it, or I think I might have ordered it so I could give it to Cyberprime as a present. Anyway, long story short, I order it. It doesn't come for ages. I email the place. This is the same place I ordered the Hawkeye T-shirt from. I think I mentioned it last time. And instead of a Hawkeye T-shirt, they're like, "Oh yeah, we sent it out again." And then it turns out I get two Polar Express DVDs with a little book and a little bell. And I know for a bunch of videos, I'd always grab the box it came in. Like I had the one I had, and I opened it, I unboxed it, and all that fun stuff. And I think it's somewhere in the house. I don't know. I know the bell is still on our Christmas tree. If you can hear it,
Bell.
you remember Polar Express. So
I
yeah,
fucking that's a rant I can go on. I fucking hate that movie so much, and I will never understand why people like it. It's an
I don't know.
ugly, boring, weird, fucking nightmare of a movie, and people
Okay,
fucking
hold on. I
love it.
think I've lost. Okay, so back to the cup.
So yeah, we just
So I was waiting for the
stepping
cup
on.
for ages because they said, "Listen, we'll ship it out to you. It's on the house. It's on us." So
It
I was
fucking
waiting
wanna
for
be
it
on
for
the house.
ages, and
Sorry, I'm getting angry now.
no,
I
it's
mean,
okay. Waiting for it for ages, and then one day I was like, "Is there any post?" And parent goes, "Mm-mm." And I go to my
I always love when
bedroom.
you call your any of your parents just
Yeah.
parents. But anyway,
Anyway, I go to my bedroom, and on the bed next to my window. So thankfully, next to my window, my bed was positioned there. There is a box marked fragile. The window is wide open, of which
what the
usually I
fuck?
don't leave it that. So clearly, what happened here is the post person is like, don't want to leave it anywhere like burglars could see. And there must have been anyone at the house, but I think there was. Don't matter. Just the thought process is like, fragile. I could leave a note for them to pick it up. I could like leave it somewhere else, like behind the house or some. There's other places they could put it. Nah, I'ma yeet it in this window that may or may not have a bed, a soft landing,
Yeah, that
and
could be
it'll
where
be
you keep your
fine.
fucking blades. I mean, it could slice the maybe your armory. Accidentally throws it into a suit of armor that smashes to the
Yeah.
ground.
Wild stuff. Anyway, the
Yeah,
postal
package
service,
deliveries. And you said that your latest one is FedEx.
FedEx.
Well, I have no loyalty to
Currently,
those fuckers anymore,
yeah,
so I hope they don't fuck it up, and if they do, we'll burn them now.
currently it's in the capital city. Um,
They're going to say the Capitol building. I was like,
The
should we
last
storm
it
it?
said was international shipment release import and at local FedEx facility. According to the email I got this morning, that means it's on its way next week, hopefully. I got so afraid when I read that last night. Like I was talking to Hoover while while I was doing all my detective work, and I read international shipment release, and I'm like, oh no, Because it used to be ages ago, a couple of years ago, I ordered a bunch of packages, and for some reason, the postal service decided, hey, it ain't got no customs. What do we do? We could contact the people that sent the package, or the person that, had ordered the package. Nah, let's send it back.
Yeah, well, let me tell you this. I've worked in a warehouse, and what we do basically is we just kind of throw a sticker on the box if it's been there for more than a couple of months and just return it. So that's probably what happened to most of your stuff.
I genuinely don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So what's happening? Are we done? Are we wrapping this up, or have we got another?
Well, I mean, when's your food coming, or do you have it like
My
for a
food should
proper
be
time?
here soon. It should be here in the next like half an hour.
Well, no, I
Wait.
think. Do you have any other? This very much just became the rant episode.
This is the rant special. Now we could, if we wanted to, we could open this up to the phones.
Oh, the phones.
I just think that maybe some of the listeners might have some rants, but I could be wrong. Do you want to try the phones?
One of these days we have to like organize
Come
the
up with a
phones
new
proper. No, not come up with a new reason, but I really just. I'm not even gonna phrase it in like any code ways. I just want it set up that we ring Cyber or Hoover and catch him semi off guard
So do I. I want to do that.
one day. Podcast 3 maybe. Turtle Talk with David number 3.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
the
know
third
if I'm
episode, because
numbering
I'm
them
the
differently.
I'm the host.
Guest host.
I'm the second host. All right, fuck you. Let's go to the phones. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We have a
Trouble
caller
in
on line one.
paradise. Okay. Are you talking to the caller or am I?
I'll talk to the caller. So, caller, go ahead.
Hello, it's me.
Hello. You sound to be from Clownland. Is this true?
No, I'm from Switzerland.
Well, that's not true. Tell me, have you ever been angry? And if so, why?
I've been angry very recently. I just murdered my entire family bloodline.
All right, we're gonna hang up on caller number one. That was a really interesting call.
Yeah, what a guy.
Any
I
more
mean,
calls coming in, Turtle Guy? Because I don't want to fucking talk to that guy again. He scares
I
me.
don't know. Well,
Yeah, let's go. We got someone on line two. You want to talk to him this time?
I'll talk to line 2.
Okay.
Hello, line 2. You're talking to Turtle Talks with Turtle Guy and David.
How's it going?
Hey, how you doing, friend?
I'm not too good. I've been better.
How is it, sir? Are you a sir?
What the fuck do you think?
Are you just having a hard time being? No, how you being?
Well, I'm upset, to be honest.
Something to do with the wife, partner, traveling roadshow?
Yeah, it's not easy being green.
Oh,
My stupid whore wife, she cheated
oh,
on
my
me with
Jesus.
with a bear.
Are you a frog?
What the fuck do you think?
I don't know. You
I think this
said.
guy's really upset. He sounds.
You see,
Sir, are
yeah.
you? I mean, tell us more.
Tell
Yeah,
you more?
yeah. Tell us.
What else do I have to tell you? My wife cheated on me with a fucking bear.
Would you like to sing a song about it?
Why are there so many?
All right, I'm hanging up. I don't like listening to people sing. It bothers
There's
me.
a caller on number line 3.
Oh, already? I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't even discuss the last call, so
I
we're
mean,
okay.
he
Caller
seems
number
pretty.
3. Hello.
Waka waka.
Oh no! It's him! It's the
Hey,
whore!
I'd like to talk about that other caller. I think he was wrong about what he said.
I'm back. Fuck you.
Oh
I
my
don't know
god!
how he got back on the line, but he's back.
That's right, I'm back. Fuck this
Why do you
Fozzie
have a
fuck.
gun?
I'm gonna shoot you over the phone.
Jesus
Bang.
no! Waka waka.
Yay.
Alright, well
Okay,
that was
we'll
weird. I think it's true. We should never go back to the phones again. Alright, I got one more quick
I
rant
think
for you.
I think we just witnessed a grisly murder.
Ah, it's fine. It was only felt. There was no
You
Whatever.
don't think that? Okay.
I was in Clownland last weekend, and I heard me
You
and a
haven't
couple of
mentioned.
friends. I did.
You have
And
other
me
friends by me?
no, they were fake. I made them up. But no, so we ordered food online because we were getting ready to go out. We
Like
hadn't
an
eaten
Uber
all day.
Eats? A Just Eat?
Yep, the very one, Uber Eats. Now, let me tell you a thing or two about Uber Eats.
It's
Fuck
shit.
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
So, my friends, they wanted to try. Do you know the Sidemen on YouTube?
Uh-huh.
They wanted to try, and I did too. I admit I did too. I don't know why I'm saying that like it was a shameful
Cooked
act.
professionally by Mr. KSI?
Yeah, KSI himself. No, so I wanted to try. They have a thing called sides.
Mm.
If you've
No
heard of it,
mains?
that's so funny. I'm sure that joke's never been made before. But basically, we wanted to try sides, so we ordered it online on Uber Eats. Now, I technically was not paying to stay at the hotel,
Oh no.
so while they checked in, I gave them my bag and they went up to the room, and they would text me when they got the room, and then I would meet them there. However, I was going to wait and get the food, so I ordered the food, we ordered whatever, blah, 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 sent it up. So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Finally, it says that my courier has arrived. So I call him. Hey, Emmanuel, and I'm going to say his name. Fuck Emmanuel.
Oh.
Hey, Emmanuel, what's happening? And here's what I hear on the other end.
Ah!
Yeah, fucker. Cunt. I'm like, Emmanuel, where are you with my food, with our sides? And Emmanuel just continues to grumble and swear at me. Eventually, he just
Like
hangs
a
up.
butt though?
And then I look at the app and it says, oh, delivered. I'm like, well, that's a fucking lie, because I don't have any food. So, I'm waiting there. I must have called him another 8, 9
Did
times.
Emmanuel just chow down on your sides?
Emmanuel didn't dare show his face. That fucker. So anyway, we're like, well, this is bullshit. But he's gone. So, I mean, I've been out here for 20 minutes. I should just go up and let the boys know what's happened. So we go up. Emmanuel is a liar. He says the food is delivered. It is not delivered. So we try contacting Uber Eats. No one can fucking answer us.
Oh,
talking
I'm
to 7
getting
different
FedEx
fucking robots.
flashbacks.
I'm talking to 7 different fucking robots.
Press
Eventually,
1
we get
to
onto
fuck.
someone, and he goes, "Oh, sorry to hear that. By the way, we can't refund you the £80 you've just spent on food. We spent a lot of money on food. We were very fat and
What
hungry.
the fuck, Emmanuel?
We can't refund you." So we're like, "You can't what? What do you mean you can't refund us? We didn't get our fucking food. That means you should fucking refund us." So this is where things get very kind of boring more so than anything.
Oh.
I texted my mom to let her know. Because that's what you do. You panic and you text your mother. Now, my mom and my sister weren't doing anything at the time, so they decided they would go full law team on us. And they contacted every fucker at Uber Eats they could. They asked me for receipts, they asked me for the name of the driver.
Holy
they got
shit.
all this shit. And then they eventually got us the refund. Now, I still haven't received the refund, but apparently I'm getting the refund. But anyway, that was my rant. Fucking pissed me off. So we were so hungry. And then, you know what we did? We were like, well, we're in Clownland. Let's hit the town. Let's go out, you know? We were in a good mood until we got robbed. So we headed out, and we were like, "Wow, we do have to eat." So we went into a McDonald's. McDonald's was ram jam packed. So we were like, "Fuck it, right?" We went inside. We asked some random guy, like, "Where else can we get food?" He goes, "Oh, there's Papa John's up there." So we were like, "Cool, Papa John's. We all love pizza. Let's go get Papa John's." Went to the Papa John's. When I say it was the most depressing atmosphere I've ever experienced in my life, I walked in, there was no one
Oh,
there.
and you've lived
We ordered
where
our
we've
pizza.
lived.
Yeah, exactly. I've lived here most of my life, and I fucking hate it. And somehow this Papa John's made it feel like fucking
Was it
Disneyland
worse
over here.
than, I'll call it by its oldest name if you remember it, Cafolas?
Cafolas. It was worse
Such
because
a fucking weird name, too.
yeah,
What
I
the
don't know
fuck?
what that means. Cafolas. But anyway, yeah, so it was worse than that. Much worse, marginally worse. So we went out and then we had our pizza, and we finished our pizza, and we just looked at each other, and we were like, let's just go home to bed.
Locked
Fuck
eyes.
this. Fuck this.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was upset.
And you never got your sides.
Never
Emmanuel
got it.
just either A, delivered it to the wrong person, which I'm
So-
calling bullshit,
No,
or...
he didn't. He said it was delivered, and then he ate it, and then he fucked off, the dickhead. And let me tell you what as well. The Sidemen, because I know you're listening, your
Yeah,
ass is
Mr.
grass,
KSI.
motherfuckers. I'm coming
Yeah.
to get you, KSI.
Listen,
I'll box you.
KSI, watch out. We're gonna be the #1 podcast on all the medias soon.
Yeah, so fuck you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my
We're
only
gonna...
rant. That was more recent.
Yeah. Fucking turtle talk food.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything positive we can end this on? But now I'm
Well,
heated.
okay, no, I have something positive. What did you
Oh,
order?
okay.
What did you order? What's coming?
I got a pizza with
Nice,
chicken,
nice.
and I got an Oreo milkshake. So
Oh,
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
okay.
good. I've got beer in the fridge.
You're either gonna shout at me or praise me. But when I was at work, the work tradition of if you're on evenings and if you're with the right people, you get a takeaway. You go up, you order a takeaway. Work tradition. And the coworker I was working with, she comes up with an idea. She's like, "Hey, I could go up to the place and ask them, could they put mint and Oreo together? Mint Oreo milkshake."
That sounds like right up your alley.
That sounds perfect. That sounds, and I'm gonna tell you, it was amazing. I loved
They
it.
made Oreo.
Mint Oreo cookies?
Yeah,
Yeah. They also made Batman ones. I got
they
to
did. They
chew
also made
down
Lady
on.
Gaga ones. Remember those ones? They were fucking weird looking.
They looked.
They looked diabolical. I don't know what was going on with them.
All right, Billy.
Oh, they were
Diabolical.
so bad. I've been saying that a lot recently. I showed my
They
sister the boys.
looked like, yeah. I know my brother is interested. He's like, "Oh yeah, I have to watch that on that." Because we were talking about, because last night, because of all the clown news, there's nothing on the TV, only the clowns. And I'm like, okay, let's put on a movie. My dad decides to watch Pinocchio on Disney Plus.
What the fuck?
Listen,
wrong with
he
your
picked
dad?
it. He picked it. No, it was okay enough. Our option, because you want to watch something new, and our options were between Pinocchio and Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, to be fair, yeah, fuck that movie. Alright, that's another rant. That fucking movie. I could rant about that movie. Actually,
You
no, I
rant
couldn't.
about
because
it on
simply
Twitter
put,
so much.
I want you to talk about me watching that movie, because you could
I,
see me. I
I
wasn't
tweet
exactly having
about
an
it,
hour.
so like anytime you tweet
Yeah.
about that movie on
Should
Twitter,
I? Can I plug my Twitter?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Follow my Twitter. It's at what is it? It's at Dave Patrol, but I can't remember the specifics of it.
I'll link it
Hold
if you
on.
want to.
Link it below. But I'll say the at here. It's at Dave Patrol _ and it's a capital D and a capital P. It's based
Yeah.
on Doom Patrol. I tweet about like comics and how much I hate Thor: Love and Thunder mostly.
You do, and I
I
tweet
fucking
next
hate
to
that
him
movie. You
on
do.
a private
You
account.
tweet adjacent. You also like all your own tweets. I'm gonna call you out on that one. So
I don't care. I
Okay,
tweet
fair
good
enough.
shit. Yeah, so you watching Thor: Love and Thunder was an experience because you started out relatively happy. There was like, oh,
That opening scene's good.
you watched the Black
With
Adam
gore?
trailer. You're like, oh yeah, good.
Oh
good,
yeah, Black
good.
Adam looks pretty fun actually. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
newest
you
one
know
looks
what?
really
That's
great.
the worst part about it. It's like getting to the top of a flight of stairs, and then at the top of those stairs is someone
The
wearing steel-toe
piano?
boots, and they kick you in the balls, and you plummet down the stairs again.
It
That's
goes
what it
full
felt
on
like.
Home Alone because you make it to the bottom of the stairs. You get up. You're like, okay, that roughed me up, and then there's like a fucking grand piano coming for you.
Yeah, exactly. And I wasn't
Wild
happy about
stuff.
it.
You start. Things that annoyed you. First thing that really annoyed you: the screaming goats.
Oh my god. Well, that wasn't the first thing that really annoyed me. The first thing that really annoyed me was every time Thor opened his mouth. I used to really like that character. I really liked Ragnarok. I thought he was really good in Infinity War. But then he started talking in this movie, and I literally was like, this is the worst
Yeah, he
character in
seems to
fiction.
just talk in like this weirder way.
And it's not funny. That's the
No.
thing. It's not fucking funny.
No, I was looking at a behind-the-scenes documentary thingy, and it just seems like Chris Hemsworth seemed to have like, oh hey, let's do this.
Yeah, well, don't let Chris Hemsworth make decisions anymore. That's my takeaway.
Yeah,
The fact that they made fucking Peter Quill seem like a straight man compared to him, like that doesn't seem right.
which is
But anyway,
funny.
fucking yeah, exactly. Like, but anyway, I'll let you continue. Because again,
Chris
the
Pratt
thing
just-
the way I always described it, that whenever like I was telling someone I'd watched the movie, I'd always send them that clip of Homelander watching the movie, and
Yeah,
then his ears start to ring. That was me watching that fucking
that one
god-awful
or
film.
the one where he's going through the Paul alleyway.
Yeah, the one where he's having a breakdown. No, because
Yeah.
I didn't even because that's too much emotion for me to feel about. Like I felt nothing watching that fucking movie.
Oh god. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you laughed once,
I did.
and it wasn't even at a joke about the movie.
What did I laugh at? I don't even remember.
You
Oh,
laughed
I
at
do
the
remember what it
scene where the scene which Disney Plus tried to fix with the kid,
Which made
was
it look
called
worse
Axel,
somehow.
which they made worse. And also, it was pointed out on Twitter, Thor basically is like dead naming the kid.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, Thor. I don't know about that now. That's kind of fucked of you, Thor.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
this
a
movie
bit
was
weird.
super gay, Taika.
Yeah.
He said that. Well, Taika's a fucking liar. That movie was not that gay as well. I was disappointed because I saw that clip and he was like,
No,
"It's super gay." It wasn't that gay.
no,
I was
Valkyrie
disappointed by
like
how much
had a
gay.
kiss. I guess
Korg did a
Korg
bit
was
of a
kind of
gay.
gay.
Korg is the worst character, by the way. Fuck me. I used to like Korg too.
Mm.
And then he died and I was happy and then they brought him back and I wasn't.
Yeah, that was just I'm
How do they make
I'm
me
seeing
hate so
like a
many
bunch
things
of
in that movie?
deleted scenes as well, where
Oh
like
my god. Did you see the movie where he's
apparently
walking through a trench and he starts like picking up dead bodies and he's like, oh, this body
yeah.
is, oh, it's dead. That's not funny.
Oh no! Oh, this
Thor wouldn't
guy's
do that.
sleeping on the job.
That's the thing. Like, it felt so out of character. Like, I don't want to be an asshole. I do, actually. It's
Hmm.
all I do. But the thing I don't like is that I like jokes. I'm
Yeah,
a funny guy.
I think
But the
the
thing I don't
two.
like is when the joke is just that they're, like, ruining characters.
Yeah,
That's not funny.
I think the
You're
two
regressing.
times throughout the whole film that you reacted, not laughed, you smiled at the Axel bit, and then the last time you reacted, and I'm gonna go back to Doctor Strange even after this, but when the last time you reacted was with the spoilers for Thor:
Oh
Love and
yeah, who
Thunder, I
gives a
guess.
shit though? That
But
movie eats ass. If you haven't
it
seen
was
it
when
yet, don't fucking
Hercules
bother.
showed up. That was more like, oh shit, it's that actor from that show.
Yeah, I thought it was Roy Kent from Ted Lasso, and I was like, what?
Yeah, they got him.
They did.
An interesting choice. The other time is the only time I think maybe it was a couple other times because I wasn't as close to you, but last time when we went to see Doctor Strange too, I think
Yeah.
the only time you laughed might have been at the post credit scene when Bruce Campbell
Bruce Campbell, yeah.
when he
my
screams,
dear.
"It's over!"
And I was like, yes, it's over. I can leave. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
So this, you know this about me. I've really soured on the Marvel Cinematic
Yeah,
Universe
except for
as a whole.
Frogman.
Oh well, this is it. Except for fucking Frogman. And by the time this is out, hopefully the episode with him in it will have been out. I'm not watching She-Hulk. I had no interest in it, but I have. That's not a sexist thing. I have no interest in the Marvel
I don't know. I just
shit
seem to kind
generally.
of like what they're going with it. It just seems like a
Yeah, I've
half
heard
an hour
it's good,
kind
and
of
that's
show.
fine. But I'm not going back. I'm gonna
Fair
watch
enough.
though the Daredevil Frogman episode.
David, you
Or
liar.
no, he's Leapfrog technically, isn't he?
David, you liar.
What do you mean I'm a
watched
liar?
that scene. You watched that scene from the third episode.
I watched
At
the
the very
twerking
end.
scene.
You watched the twerking scene
Yeah, I
and
watched
you
the twerking scene. That's 'cause
Why
it's
did so
everywhere,
many
it's
people get
inescapable.
so angry about
I
that?
don't know why that made people so mad.
I don't know.
Like, who gives a shit? She-Hulk is a comic character. Like, she's a comedy character.
Yeah.
She's not like break it down with her
Male's
butt.
gonna mail, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
But
But anyway, yeah, I've really soured on Marvel
Yeah.
generally recently. Like, just because I just don't think their new stuff is anywhere near as good
No.
as it used to be. Not even saying that the old stuff was like perfect, but like at least it was kind of consistent. Now it's just I don't find it funny anymore.
well, this coming weekend there's gonna be a lot of announcements about it.
Yeah,
so
I'll be interested to see that. Like, I still want to see the Fantastic Four movie, but overall, I'm just like, I don't give a shit about Marvel.
so me,
anymore.
you, double date Black Adam.
Oh yeah, I'm actually
yeah.
more excited for fucking Black. And I don't like The Rock. Don't tell him I said
No.
that. He'll beat me up.
Oh.
But I don't like The
Oh.
Rock. I think Rock has a disgustingly
hold
large
on.
ego.
I think we're gonna wrap it up soon because we've been going on a tad long. But
Yeah.
I find
sorry.
it so fucking funny. The newest trailer for Black Adam came out yesterday. And as we
Yeah.
know, the thing happened yesterday. The hierarchy of power is going to change. Man, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, what did you do?
Your magic is weak.
Whatever
Whatever magic's been keeping the clown alive for this long was weak.
I'm just imagining like
Can I just
the clown
reiterate,
is
by
on
the
her
way, I was in
deathbed.
England recently, and then a couple days
Yeah.
later, the clown leaves the circus. I just want to say I had nothing to do with that.
The clown leaves the circus.
That was not me.
I
But
don't know. The lawyers are on your ass.
yeah.
But
She-Hulk
anyway,
and Saul
while you
Goodman
run
and
for your
Murdoch are all
life
after me.
away from the clown police.
Yeah.
I think is this I don't
Thanks.
know. This has
Thanks,
just
time to
been the
wrap it.
rant special. I'm already thinking of what to do for the thumbnail.
The thing, I think it should just be us, like the same as last time, but just angrier.
I'm thinking to like putting it to like even the nth degree.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make you look special.
You're gonna make my look special. You better make me
I'm
look
gonna
oh,
paint
wow.
you like one of my French girls, like Leonardo DiCaprio in the 25-year-old Titanic, of which he's not going to be associated with anymore.
Well,
Because
yeah, I was just gonna say that. Oh, you fucker! You beat me to it. That movie's too old for him now. He doesn't. He was never. He's like, people ask him about it. He's like, I was never in that movie. It's too old for me.
If you want an explanation, Google it, I guess.
Yeah, just Google DiCaprio 25-year-old and it'll
Yeah.
probably come up.
Did you see like the whole statistic thing they had?
No.
They
I
had
did
like a
see they had
little
someone on
chart.
you know that Vanity Fair lie detector thing? They had someone on it. I don't know who it was, but she's like I think must have just recently turned 25 or something along those lines and they were like, "Oh, are you gonna um like would you ever date this man?" They showed her a picture of DiCaprio and
Was
she was
it
like,
a
"No."
young enough actress with like short
Yeah.
cut hair?
Yeah, I don't know who she is though.
I think
Who
she's
is
in
she?
Cobra Kai.
Ah.
That came out with a
I
new
thought she might have
season
been in
today.
Euphoria, that TV show I've never seen.
Yeah.
Do you watch Euphoria?
I don't. It's no.
Yeah, no,
Drugs?
me either.
No. No, thank you.
It's just drugs and banging, from what I can gather. It's like,
It's, I
bro,
don't
I can
know.
just do that in
One of
real
the,
life. That's a
like,
joke. I don't do drugs.
in my head, I'm thinking, okay, one of these days I'll start either Euphoria or Sex Education. And it
I'd
probably
rather
will be
watch Sex
Sex
Education because it
Education.
looks funny.
And I like more of the actors.
I like more of the actors too. I was gonna say that.
You got
Gillian
discount
Anderson.
looking, yeah, discount Margot Robbie.
Yeah, she looks good in it, actually. Because I've
The
seen a couple episodes. She was good in it. She was good. Gillian Anderson's really good in it.
the future
The
upcoming Doctor Who.
principal. The future of coming Doctor. I forgot he was Doctor Who.
Sure,
That's
you
really
got
cool.
what? Yep.
Yeah, the guy who plays the principal um he was in a TV show called Utopia that I really really recommend. It's really good.
Yeah.
Utopia. It's only 2 seasons. Don't watch the American one. Make sure you watch the British one. The music in Utopia is
The
fucking
the
great.
main
Oh my god.
guy, I how the hell do
Asa
you?
Butterfield. He
Asa
was almost
Butterfield.
Spider-Man.
It was
I'm
in
so glad he
Hugo.
wasn't. I don't love Tom Holland, but I'm really glad it wasn't Asa
Yeah.
Butterfield.
He was in Hugo. You remember Hugo? Whatever. I don't know. He was just kind
What?
of, for me, he was that kid that showed up and stuff. Like, he was in Nanny McPhee. He was in The Boy in the Striped. Did I ever tell you the story? This is my
He
final
wasn't the
story.
boy in the striped pajamas.
Did I ever tell you the
was
story about The Boy in the Striped
you got
Pajamas?
gassed.
Yeah, I know he did.
No, but
And I was watching this as...
I know the story of the boy in the striped pajamas, Turgo. We had to read it in English, remember?
Oh, anyway, me and my brother got
Yeah.
on. My brother got it on DVD because I think he might have been having to do it at school. We watched the film. I was dragged in to watch the film, or I watched it anyway. And innocent me, I was like, "What the fuck?" And I destroyed the DVD.
You
Not like smashed.
destroyed it? What?
I destroyed the Boy in the Striped. Oh no, I didn't know. I destroyed the DVD of the Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. But anyway, on that story of me destroying the Boy in the Striped Pajamas DVD, I think we wrap it up. I think it's just been this wild ranting energy. And
Yeah,
besides,
you know, I like it.
we're hitting the
That's what I
60-minute
was gonna
mark.
say. That's what I was gonna say. I really enjoy this format because I like that it's just loose.
We're
We're just
loosey-goosey.
guys.
No
We're just having
topic.
fun.
No
And if
nothing.
we're having fun, you're having fun. Or maybe you're not. And if you're not, that's
Yeah.
cool as, man.
We
I don't
haven't
give a shit.
mentioned Cyberprime or Hoover this much in the, like,
I
there
was kind
wasn't
of
that
hoping
many...
we would go the rest of the thing without talking about them,
Oh, okay. Fuck
but
them.
we didn't.
Back under the bus.
Fucking
yeah.
yeah, get on that bus.
Get under that bus. Join us next time. I do plan to do one with Cyber, with your permission.
Fine.
Yeah. And Hoover.
Fine.
And my lover, Dodia. No, I'm not finishing that.
No, yeah, what?
Wild stuff. Alright,
Insane.
we're gonna wrap it up there.
Okay, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Guys, avoid the tunnels. Alright,
I
see you later.
I love how we're like, oh yeah, the clown, and then I just blatantly say, oh yeah, my
Yeah,
lover.
you just dropped that. That's so funny. Oh my god. Guys, maybe just avoid the circus for a while.
Yeah. Any closing remarks?
No, but someone on the phones might. Caller number 3. Fuck you, clown. Okay, I know. This is what I mean. I'm losing my mind, Turtle Guy.
Okay.
You should have heard me when you weren't here. I mean, you couldn't have because you weren't here.
I
but
need to re-listen to that.
Yeah, things got loose.
Oh no.
My food's still not here, so I think it might be a
My
mix of
food is
hunger
here, and it's the right temperature.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Well,
Yeah,
let's
right.
end it here. Let's let you enjoy the food, guys.
Time
if you're
to chow
pissed off,
down.
let us know.
Yeah.
'Cause I
All right.
don't-
We need
I-
to wrap it up. Otherwise, the recording's gonna end, and it's gonna be
Oh
like
shit!
real
Yeah,
weird.
you're right. Okay, yeah, let's wrap it up. I'm
Socials,
trying to think.
Twitter.
Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter. I tweet
Yeah.
good things. Don't follow Turtle Guy though. He stinks.
Yeah, I don't have a Twitter.
Yeah, good. Just follow him home. You did mention your Twitter earlier, but yeah,
I
just follow
did,
him home.
and yeah, I'm just doubling back on it. So, end of podcast. End
End
of
of
day.
podcast.
End
End
of
of day.
podcast.